Our sheep live mainly at the bottom field with mature olive trees. We built a barn for them a couple of years ago. The goats Honey and Fanny are also sharing the space with them. For most of the time they live in harmony. A couple of days ago we got a surprise in the form of a baby lamb. We thought this ewe is infertile, but she finally delivered her first offspring.
Wow. Tuy.
Honey is more of a pet. She is also very stubborn, and because we are milking her at the moment, she is very demanding. Every morning from 6 o'clock she's calling to be milked and of course fed. She won't stop until she gets what she wants.
It is also time to prune a little bit of some of the tomato plants because they are getting big and they are growing quite vigorously. These first two rows, well, I've planted earlier than the rest, and these we bought at the market. The ones at the back, 4 rows there, I've sown from seed. I collected last year from our favourite tomatoes, so we'll see. I'm not sure what they are, but we'll see when the fruit appears. But this here is beauty down here. All these bottom leaves, they need to be cut off just to prevent any disease happening. And today it's a good day because it's not too hot, it's not wet, so that will be good. And of course the suckers, these little things that grow in between, I need to remove them. This one has gone a little bit wild. They're called suckers and I don't like them. Well, nobody really should have them because then they grow sideways, and ideally you want 1 or 2 stalks just like this. So we've got 2 branches, 2 main branches, and then later when they're a slightly bit bigger I will put some trellis on so they can climb and they can be supported even better. So I've got probably like 16 plants to prune now and take the suckers off.
I'm addicted to lip balm and have been for ages. And because they come in all sorts of packaging, mainly plastic, I decided to have a go at homemade one where I can reuse collected containers over and over again. Since I made the first batch, I use only that. At least I can reduce a little bit of plastic waste. When working with beeswax, make sure you keep all utensils only for this purpose. Beeswax is very difficult to get off anything and is also quite difficult to cut. Once you measure all ingredients, you put them in a glass jar where they will melt. I use an old coconut oil jar. Get ready a small pan with water, submerge the jar with oils into the water and slowly melt. This time my coconut oil was already melted as it was extremely hot even inside the house. Once all oils are melted, you can add essential oils of your choice. I like the smell of Mei Chang. It's fresh and citrusy. Pour the liquid into prepared containers and let it set. Looks like I have enough lip balm for at least 6 months. We've been growing herbs right from the beginning, from sage, lavender, mint and thyme to calendula, oregano and lemon balm. We collect wild chamomile and nettle for tea. I use calendula for healing salve I make using only natural ingredients. My grandmother was a real wizard, or witch I should say. She used to grow many kinds of herbs, drying them in the garden shed and then mixing them for various purposes. I remember many cotton bags full of dried herbs hanging in her bedroom. She would embroider the name of a particular concoction on each bag, and the whole family would get their own selection for winter months. I wish I was more interested in this then, but I was only around 10 and my time was strictly divided between climbing trees and reading. My grandmother is long gone now, but her spirit is with me at all times. When working with herbs, they kind of make you stop or at least slow down to appreciate the scent, the beauty, the color and their power. Nature has provided us with everything we need. We just need to reach for it.
So the salad cucumbers are doing particularly good finally. Look at this. That's a beauty. Yeah. We have many more plants to plant out, transplant into the garden, the main garden. These are all squashes, melons. I think we have 2 types of melons. I've sown more beans, more sunflowers, and beans and beetroot. But hopefully on Saturday it's supposed to be much cooler, which is what we need, because at the moment it's terribly hot. It's very humid. It's very humid and sticky, and it's only like 9:30 and it's already 27 degrees, and it's not very pleasant to be working outside in these conditions. But again, it's Portugal, and we have to cope with that.
With summer approaching, our farm also gets water from the mountains to help with watering. It's a 300 years old system of dividing water between every single farm or plot for irrigation. Nobody really understands how it works, but as long as we have access to the water, I don't mind.